where war rages today between Israel and Hamas. Israeli forces pummel targets in the Gaza Strip as rocket sirens are heard all over Israel.
And today, Hamas has released the first footage of a hostage abducted during last Saturday's deadly surprise attack. KTLA's Rachel Menitoff is live in the news center with latest developments. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Court. In an interview this weekend, President Joe Biden warned that an Israeli reoccupation of Gaza would be a big mistake. He also said that the Palestinian militant group Hamas should be eliminated entirely, but that there must be a path to a Palestinian state.
Israel is on its 10th day of an aerial bombardment campaign of the Gaza Strip, over which it ordered a total siege. This in response to a brutal terrorist attack carried out by Hamas on October 7th that killed 1,400 Israelis. Israel says 200 people were also taken hostage. That's higher than previous estimates. The Jerusalem Post is reporting that Hamas has released its first video of an Israeli hostage. This is 21-year-old Mia Shem. In it, you see her being treated for an arm injury, and she tells the camera she's being cared for and hopes to be home soon. More than 2,800 Palestinians have died in Israeli airstrikes. 1 million people are displaced, and doctors warn that Gaza hospitals are overrun and low on critical supplies.
This is very difficult for us. As the Minister of Health announced, the fuel will be run out in the coming days. So there's no electricity, no oxygen pump. This will affect the casualties.
Israel's military continues to urge Gaza residents to move from north to south. It says it's trying to clear away civilians ahead of a major campaign against Hamas, where it says militants have extensive networks of tunnels and rocket launchers. All eyes are now on the Rafah crossing. Egypt is facing pressure to open a humanitarian corridor.
UNRWA has not been able to bring in any supplies since the 7th of October, and our own supplies are running out, and they're running out fast.
Meantime, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has been traveling around the region trying to de-escalate further tensions. He's now back in Israel, pledging his support as the country prepares for a major military offensive.
Whatever orders we do get, we're ready.
KTLA spoke with Encino native Ben Hardin, who moved to Israel when he was 18. His IDF reserve unit has been called up for service. He says most importantly, they've been able to secure Israel's southern border communities, and they're ready for whatever comes next.
The Israeli people, we are family. And, I think the reserve units are a true, beautiful example of that we come from all different ages, of anywhere from 20 to 40 years old and even older. But we just want to get home, but we have to do this. We rise to the call of action.
Israeli officials say President Benjamin Netanyahu extended an invitation to President Biden to visit Israel during their Sunday phone call. The U.S. has said a possible visit to the region is being considered, but that no decision has been made. Live in the news.
They have led to the stabbing death of a 6-year-old boy outside of Chicago. And today, the boy, Wadea Al-Fayumi, was laid to rest in the traditional Muslim custom. The tragedy all unfolded on Saturday morning in Plainfield, Illinois. The suspect, 71-year-old Joseph M. Zuba, has been charged with a hate crime and is standing accused of fatally stabbing the boy 26 times and severely wounding his mother.
Die. This was a message not to the boy and the mother. This was to all of us. We were all stabbed that day.
The U.S. Justice Department has also opened a federal hate crime investigation into the attack. The mayor of Plainfield says he will be hosting a vigil tomorrow night for his community.